So while I'm out here working, I thought I would try to answer a really good question. One second. Yay. It's a question I've gotten a number of times about whether or not it's a good idea to buy a used kit. And I mean used as in like the guy or man or woman, whoever started building on it and decided not for them, they want to get out of it. Should you do it? It's a really good question, and my answer is yes, with a caveat. Yes meaning yes, you should absolutely think about buying it. The caveat being, if your goal is to get in the air quicker, obviously buying a kit that's mostly finished is not a bad idea. The downside to it is, and this is the part where I would say, wait, let's think about it, is you need to be very, very sure that the person who did the work did a good job. And if you've never built before, you're not going to know. You know what I mean? You're not going to know if the work that has been done was worth a darn. Whereas I've been building on this long enough that I think I could go through and look at somebody else's work with a critical eye and say, oh yeah, you know, I can fix this, or this was well done or not well done or whatever. So as a new builder, as a first-time builder, somebody who's never built before, should you buy a kit that is, you know, half complete or not completed by a first-time builder or second-time builder or whatever? My answer there is going to be based on what your comfort level is, and that you probably should talk to someone first, or maybe bring someone with you to inspect the kit. If you think that the kit might be good, then maybe go to a local EAA and see if somebody would be willing to go do an inspection on it and see if the work was actually worth a darn. And I guarantee you, EAA chapters are actually really great in that the people want to help. So, yeah, you can save a lot of time and not necessarily a lot of money, but maybe depends on how they want to get out of it. If they're just trying to dump it, then yeah, you could probably save money too. I would say ask for the tools as well. If you're going to buy a kit and the person's getting out of it, then there's very high likelihood they want to sell the tooling as well. They're probably going to try to get their money out of it that they got into it at the very least. So you're probably going to break even from a money standpoint, but the time standpoint could be, you know, you could be saving yourself years, literally. So I'm trying to unpack this. There's a lot to it. Should you buy a used kit? Depends on the kit. Also depends if your goal is to get into the air more quickly. If you want, however, to have the full experience of building from start to finish, then maybe not, right? You know, at that point, you're doing yourself a disservice by buying the kit, because then you're not going to have the experience of building all the things. You know, I've got people all the time offering to come out and help me, and I generally say, sure, come on out, and I still say that, come on out, but we don't end up doing a lot of work. And a lot of that is because, one, I'm a chatterbox, I'll sit there and chat with you all day, but the other thing is because I kind of want to build it myself. You know, when this is all done, I want to be able to go and say, I built that, you know. If that's what you're wanting too, then maybe buying somebody else's kit isn't the right thing. But yeah, I would say if you're going to buy a kit just because you want to get in the air, you want an RV-10 or whatever, and you want to get in the air quickly, There are lots of kits out there that people have started and it's just sitting in a garage somewhere. They never finished it. Make them an offer, and take someone with you that has built a kit and have them look over it, because there are some kits that you're going to get out there and be like, man, that's a hell of a deal, get it. And there's going to be some other kits that you're going to be like, you know, I've seen both. So I hope that answers your question. It's a really good question, and ultimately the answer is, I mean, that was kind of a wishy-washy answer. It's kind of up to you, up to your comfort level, up to what you feel is right, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's no inherent reason why you shouldn't buy a used kit. And money talks, ultimately. I mean, if somebody came in here right now and offered me, you know, $100 grand for this, I'd sell it in a heartbeat. But so there. Anyways, I hope that answers your question, guy. This is just a quickie. See ya.